You don't want what you want because of who you are. You want what you want because the people you want to be like have this.
What do you actually want?
Desire usually is born out of the contemplation of someone else who is desiring and who designates to you the object is desiring as desirable.
Just think about it for a second. You didn't wake up one morning and decide that you wanted to japa, right? You didn't wake up one morning and decide that you wanted to learn forex. You didn't wake up one morning and decided that the best phone for you to use was going to be an iPhone. It's a systematic programming which your mind has undergone, which has made you want the things you want. And the funny thing is that you don't know the reason for which you want these things you want. I don't know if it makes sense. If it makes sense, right, it's going to make more sense. If it doesn't make sense, still stick around, it's going to make more sense. And the thing is that this whole thing is not a coincidence, it's a mechanism. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Your grandfather, for example, wanted the thing that's probably the richest man in their village then had, right? He wanted a bigger farm, he wanted a second or a third wife, he wanted the Peugeot 504. You get, that was the thing that had direct influence on his own life that made him want those things. But for us now, it's different. We think this village has disappeared. We think this circle has disappeared. But it has become more dangerous. Why do I say this? I say this because then the people that had direct influences on our fathers, our grandfathers, were the people that were around them, people that they interacted with on a daily basis. But for us, we're in a world of social media. They say it's a global village now. You can see up to 500, 600 posts that pressure you daily from people you don't even know physically. So in short, it's on your fingertips, in your phone, you have more influence, or you have the probability of being influenced by millions of people, as opposed to your grandfather who only had the probability of being influenced by the people who were directly in his environment. The village didn't go anywhere, it just became bigger and more interconnected, hence the term global village. I don't know if that's where the term came from, but I'm just saying. I didn't introduce myself properly, my bad. If you're new here, my name is Samuel Adegbola and I'm just a young Nigerian boy trying to find his way through life. And I would like to make a request of you. You should subscribe to the channel because I've got some amazing stuff coming up. A French philosopher named René Girard, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but it's going to be somewhere on the screen, came up with this concept, and it just preached the fact that you don't come up with your own desires, you borrow them from someone else. He called it mimetic desires, desire that copies another person's desire. And if you are thinking, I want money. Yes, it's a desire, but it's a desire that everybody innately has. That is not exactly what I mean by this. Think more of, I want to start learning forex. Why? You probably got influenced by a friend who posted a picture of his trip to Dubai and you want to live that life. And you feel because he got that life through forex, you can get that life through forex also, hence you want forex. Or content is the way now. But we all know that the reason why you want to do content is because probably someone you know or someone you see on social media and you saw when they started, it's starting to blow up. And you feel like, as soon as I started when they started, I'll blow up too. So let me just start now. It's not like you had passion for it, you just wanted to start because of pressure. And if you start because of pressure, you find out that you can't sustain it for too long. In short, you didn't want the thing first, you wanted it because someone else had it and they showed you they had it. The rest is never the point, the other person is the point, unfortunately. Watch what happens when a mate probably relocates, for example, probably relocated to Canada, right? You won't say, oh, thank God you found visa processing, blah blah blah, that worked for him. You kind of will feel a burn in your chest, some sort of pressure. This guy don't they go far. Hey, when my own turn come. And the funny thing is that burn isn't about Canada at all. It's about rank. They moved up a ladder you were both secretly standing on, and you didn't move up. Therefore, you are not chasing UK, you're not chasing Dubai. You're chasing the version of you that gets to stand where they are standing. And that's the whole game. That's Gerard's point. We don't envy the objects, we envy the people. And the object is just proof that those people won. But yes, we also find the video, I've mainly stated why the mimetic desire is bad, and I've mainly made examples of how detrimental it can be. Not every comparison destroys you, some build you. And the difference, I'll tell you, is distance. Why did I say difference is distance? Take for example, we have two people, person A and person B. We call them the internal mediator and the external mediator. The internal mediator is someone you have direct access to, someone close to you, that big brother on the street that has a business, the guy with whom you finished NYC together and who is probably currently a successful video editor or a successful corporate worker. Those are the people that you have direct access to. You can access them, they are not far from you, they are within reach. You can ask them for advice, you can be taught by them, right? You see them. If done right, the rivalry stays, healthy and the gap is closable. It's not something impossible for you to close. You understand? But there's a second one, the external mediator. These are people who are not within your reach. The Twitter influencer, the Instagram influencer that is pressuring you, that wants to kill you. You understand? They are like, you see them on your phone. They are so close that they are on your phone, but yet they are so far that they cannot influence your desires properly. The IG influencer pressures you, but you don't know the depth they are in, how they live their life, probably it's borrow posts they are doing. You understand? They are so far that you can't get all those details. So those ones have the tendency of affecting you more negatively. And like I said earlier, the gap with an internal mediator is closable, because you can see this person, you can work hard, you can ask them how they got what they have, and work hard and close the gap, and sometimes even overtake them. But these ones that are online, these external mediators, you cannot do that. You cannot do the same thing. Reason being that it's edits. You are seeing edits of social media. It is curated in a way to make you want it. Right, so you never really know what is true and what is untrue. You only know what you are presented or what is shown to you. And if care is not taking, you spend your 20s trying to catch up with an highlight reel. For real. Now, there's also an entire group of people who swing the opposite way. They tell you social media is fake, japa is fake, this one is fake, that one is fake, everybody just chasing money, also culture is fake, and so on and so forth. And the funny thing is that this sounds like freedom. Like, yes, we are going against the trend, but it still isn't freedom. And I'll tell you why. Because for you to define yourself against the trend is still the reference point. I hope you get what I'm trying to say here. Saying I'm not like those people is still built entirely around those people. While I get where these people are coming from, it's a bit extreme, right? And the thing with mimetic desires is that whether you like it or not, you'll be affected by it. The only thing you can do is to choose the degree to which you are affected by it and how you are affected by it, by making sure the thing affecting you is not so negative, right? And trying to like get some positive out of it, like I explained earlier with the internal mediator and the external mediator. In short, you can't switch mimetic desires off because you are a social animal in a country of social animals with 3 billion social animals on the phone. On the internet. So no matter what you want to do, some copying is still going to happen. The goal of this video is not to preach against comparison. It's not about zero comparisons, but it's to preach against the fact that you are being influenced unknowingly every time you pick up your phone and open it, and to motivate you and to help you see that so that you can be more intentional about what you allow affect you. Follow the comparison far enough and it stops being ambition, it starts being fear. Fear that your mates would armor before you do. Fear of showing up to the reunion still trying. Fear of the fact that if you have not relocated to another country by the age of 28, you've somehow expired and there is nothing for you to do with this life again. You can no longer make it. I know this fear is really about you. It's about a ranking in a race that nobody signed you up for. You're running on a track that has no finish line, being judged by people who are just as afraid as you. And the thing is that this whole thing is a loop, right? You are comparing yourself to this person. This person is also comparing themselves to you. All of you are just like looping. It's just that some people can hide the fact that they are being pressured better than others. The concept of mimetic desire is a mechanism that you cannot delete, you cannot ignore, right? But however, you can choose your input, like I said earlier, where I gave the differences between internal mediators and external mediators. Look at the list of your following on social media. How many of these people are internal mediators? How many of these people are external mediators? How many of these people show you their processes, show you their failures, show you how they became who they are or how they are becoming who they are? How many of these people show you that? And how many of these people just pressure you, just want to like pepper you? And I would advise that anyone that seems like they just want to pepper you, they just want to pressure you, or even though that's not their intent, if you are getting that vibe of them, if that's your interpretation of what they are doing, I think you should unfollow them or just mute them for a while until you are back on track and until you fully understand yourself and exactly what you want. And one last thing, as a Yoruba boy, I have to like chip in this Yoruba adage. It says, Ayiloja, or really, this earth, this world is just a marketplace. There is a home beyond. Because when all is said and done, nobody would remember who went to Canada first. Nobody would remember who bought their car first. Nobody would remember who did this, who did that first, right? I believe that as long as you're on your lane, as long as you're true to yourself, as long as you understand yourself and you understand what you want personally, and you make improvements to yourself, I believe that's the life you want will find you, or you will find it. Either ways, you will jam each other. You didn't wake up wanting this life. Someone else sold it to you. The question now is, would you keep buying it, or would you go and figure out the life that you want? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And like I said earlier, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Right. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one.